This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We are now at Circle K and today we're gonna do it, well, tonight rather. We have now behind me here Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, well, we just call it Standard Range Plus, but this is 60 kilowatt hour rear wheel drive. And today we're going to do 1,000 kilometer challenge. And I want to know, how fast can a Tesla do it in winter? Because in summer it can do it in 10 hours. But what we have seen other legacy automakers, they tend to be slower in winter. But what about Tesla? Can Tesla be consistent and still do 10 hours? We'll find out tonight. So I've charged the car now. We just finished charging. And I can show you here that we are now at 101%. Yeah, why not? We just overcharged the battery a little bit. So the battery is at 27.5 degrees, not too hot, but not too cold. So that's fair and square. We're going to start exactly at 11 and we will drive, let me show you here. We will drive the Norway route. Now because of COVID, we will stay in Norway. So we have to drive south here and then north again, and then this south and then north here, and then we end up back here. So yes, we will just wait a little bit. I have reset the trip meter. We have to dig into the menu here to find the trip meter here. But I also measured that this car over-reports by around 2.5%. So we also have to take that in account. We have been driving for about an hour and here is the turnaround point. So remember that we are doing the Norway route, not the Swedish route for now because of some COVID shit going on. But because this lovely V11 doesn't show me fractions, then I don't know exactly how okay, 117, okay, whoa. Okay, let me do the math. So it's 117.2 or something here, holy shit. But okay, look at the consumption. 161 watt hour per kilometer. Yeah. Ioniq, go home. You can just go home, Ioniq. This is yeah. We are now at Holmestrand, Shell Holmestrand. This is the first charging session. Think about this, guy. We travel almost 300 kilometers in a single charge during winter with the cheapest Tesla, with the longest, the Tesla with the shortest range could make it all the way here. Some other legacy automakers even struggle to get here during summer. And we are doing it in freaking winter, huh? This is the power of Tesla. So we're now at the Mer chargers. And let me check the stats now. So, check the charging speed. I think we're getting 140 kilowatt. Oh yeah, look at that. We're getting 144 kilowatt right now, like a boss. And you see, this is also the strength with Tesla because I navigated to this fast charger and then the car preheated before arrival here. So you see that when we arrived here, I had almost 40 degrees in the pack. Right now it's 41 degrees. So the afterburners are not even running. So we are just slurping in juice like a boss right now. So all right, I think I will just pee. I'm not sure if I go to the gas station, we'll see. Yeah, I have a little bit of time here and I have to figure out where the next stop will be. All right, a 17-minute charging stop and we are at 55%, we are good to go. We're almost at Grella now, so I use the trick of navigating to supercharger or other fast charger. For some reason, there is no charger on the opposite side of Grelland. There was it recognized the previous charger as a fast charger, and it did actually preheat before that one. But now you see it doesn't preheat because we are down to 4% battery left. But the battery is nice and warm, 37 degrees. So this is the beauty of Tesla, that it preheats before we arrive at the fast charger, so we won't cold gate. But well, it is, oh, what the heck, why is it slowing down now? It is 6 degrees Celsius outside, so that's it's a proper Norwegian winter, at least. Stable, okay, okay. Alright, well, we're almost there now. This is the second charging stop at Shell Grelland. No, not Shell Grelland. Actually, Circle K Grelland. Shell Grelland is a southbound route, and Circle K Grelland is a northbound route. So again, mere chargers. You guys might be wondering why, Bjørn, but you can go to the V3 supercharger. Well, this car cannot utilize the V3 that much. I will get 160 kilowatt briefly, but now we're getting 140 kilowatt, which is still very good. And the advantage with stopping here is that this is literally just a pit stop right by the highway. So let me check out the speed now. You see, every time now we arrive, we have nice and warm battery. It was 37 degrees when we arrived, and we're getting 144 kilowatt. Fairly flat until around 17-18%. So last charging session, by the way, I checked that we had 107 kilowatt average after any losses. So that is very good. Now I need to find out where we have to go next, but it's looking very good so far. Let me see, cancel that one. I guess I'll do this, and then can I get all the way to... Oh yeah, but by the way, yeah, I have to show you something. Well, this and this and this. The consumption was quite high, but we had to also correct for this. So the real consumption was 215 roughly. Yeah, okay, something like that. So let me see, and now we have to... Oh, this is so clumsy. The V11 is just so bad, man. Shit. Okay, what if we want to go for something like... can we go here? It is grayed out, but let's say Brumunddal. No, wait. Rudshøgda, is that too far away? That's probably too far away. I think we need to go around 150 on each leg. Okay, that's 200. That's too far away. Okay, come on, let's go. All right, we've been charging for 16 minutes, and we are already at 53%. So that went from we arrived here with 1%. See, we add half the battery in just 16 minutes, but it starts going slow, a little bit slower now. So I estimate I need 60%, and then we're gonna go for Circle K Minnesund actually. Okay, so we just charged 60% this time. I saw that it took 20 minutes, 20 and a half minutes, this charging session. And average speed was roughly 100 kilowatt. So previous session was 107. So still decent for a 60-ish kilowatt hour battery. And you see, every time we leave the charger, we have now nice and hot battery, 45 degrees. So we'll be scavenging on the heat on the battery now to have lower consumption. But okay, now it's 3:30 at night. The roads are quite empty, but wow, it is windy today. So the wind actually impacts the consumption in a negative way. So the consumption is higher than if we didn't have any wind. So, but that is a small disadvantage for this car. It would be a way bigger disadvantage for something not aerodynamic like a fat e-tron. This is the third charging stop. We are now at Minnesund. It is so the wind picks up now, just as forecasted. We have to finish this before it gets too bad in the middle of the day. So yes, actually earlier I was getting around 140, 142 kilowatts, but now we are getting 148 kilowatt, because it seems like these tritium chargers can give me more amp than the Delta chargers. So okay, now we start throttling a little bit, but this is still a little bit faster than what we've seen before. Ooh, I could have been charging, I could have been maybe a couple of minutes faster if I went for tritium chargers instead of Delta. Huh? But wow, I have to say, man, this car is a beast. Oh, it's so windy, but this car is a freaking beast. It's the cheapest Tesla with the shortest range, and it's doing it so well. I think it's because of these pizza wheels. Yeah, I have the pizza wheels and the Salon tires. But okay, I have to hurry and get some food at the gas station. This is the second to last charging stop. We are now at Nebbenes. Oh, we need one more charging stop. Ironically, this is the first supercharger stop we had. All the other ones were just, other charging networks. So let me just go inside. I came here with less than 2% battery. I went deep, but you see over here, we're not getting that nice 140 kilowatt anymore, mainly because the battery was not hot enough. We are actually slightly cold getting, and plus the charger is not giving enough power because, we are stealing a little bit for the heaters. You see, previously you guys saw that we were hovering at whooping 149 kilowatts. So, okay, a little bit bummer here. But okay, so we have done this is the one that is reported from the car, but what you saw on the screen was actually corrected. But okay, I have to figure out now where I drive before I end it. Oof. It's now 7:30 in the morning and we start seeing a little bit of daylight. Yeah, the days are still short now by the end of January, but it's getting better and better. So you see, I preheat right now because you can see it here, preheating. So I navigated to a Mer charger, and Tesla has been updated to preheat also when you navigate to non-Tesla superchargers. So by using this trick, I can make sure that the battery is nice and hot when I arrive at any chargers. The plan is actually to go to Ioniq this time. So funny, I only visit supercharger once during this trip. Okay, temperature is 4 degrees Celsius, and we are hammering it. We have 17. Let me check here. We have 17% left, and the temperature is at 34.5 degrees. See, we're almost at the charger now, and I can show you here that we have 5.5% left, and look here, 186 kilowatt power limit. Well, let's check if we actually get more than 186. Okay, look at this one. Okay, 186, yeah. So, but at least no turtle mode or nothing like that. So even the LFP works great in cold winter. Well, cold-ish, 3 degrees. This is it, the final charging session, and we are now home at Ioniq. Let me see now, how fast can we get it? Oh, look at this, 169 kilowatt. e-tron, go home. All right. So now we just chill. Man, this thing is a beast. It's a freaking beast. Remember, okay, 169 kilowatt, and we only have roughly 60 kilowatt hour battery. Huh? LFP for the win. Speaking of win, man, we have to finish this. One more run. As usual, we will drive north a little bit, and then we end up back in Oslo. Look at this. Holy macaroni. You take this amount and you divide it by 10 roughly, and you get euros. So we have roughly 2 euros per liter. Rip fossil. Oh, look at that, it's still, ooh, shit. I should have gone to Ioniq all this time. This is premium electricity. Been charging in 15 minutes. We have to stay here about 1 or 2 more minutes to around 55%, and then we're good to go. Final run. So this is what to do. I just needed the Coke, man. So I put the Coke outside to keep it nice and cold. And then the trick to keep it cold inside the car is to put it in this this Stormberg. This is a sheep wool beanie. So once you put it in here, you will keep it cold because it insulates. Huh? Like a ninja. And then how is Mjørn today? Well, quite windy. It's just white all over the place there. So yeah, we are now heading against the wind. So let me see. Time is 8:21, and we have to drive. We have to go to 1,025 kilometers. Let me see, how much battery do we have? Oh, we have 41% left. Okay, come on, let's hammer it. You want to see how windy it is outside? Look at the windsock. Oh, it was erected. Damn. Let's do the countdown. 999, 9994, 9995. We have no decimals. 9996, 997, 998, 9999. 9999, 1000, huh? I'm like a ninja. Okay, we're not done yet. Shit. All right, 1024. 1,024 แล้วนะ Now we need 1025. It's going to happen soon. เดี๋ยวมันจะเป็น 1,025 นะครับ Come on. Wait for it. No fraction scandal, no fraction gate. There, 1,025. 904. 904. 10 hours and 5 minutes. Woohoo! What was consumption? 200. All right. All right. So we are now back home, and you see, you're wondering, what was the whole point with this test? Because you didn't really set any records and you were so excited about this. No, but remember what I said initially. What I wanted to see is that Tesla, with the tech, the latest tech they have, can be consistent summer and winter. The background for this was that I tested some legacy automakers recently, and I noticed that for winter, that car was almost an hour slower than summer run. And why the heck was it like that? Well, because the car was initially not that efficient in the beginning, and then during winter the efficiency drops like a rock and it becomes way worse, so it has to spend more energy, fair and square. But it also cold gates because it doesn't actively heat up the battery. It's more random when it heated up and so on. So, and even if it heated up the battery, it was still charging slower than during summer. Which means that, okay, so you charge slower, you lose a little bit of time there, but you have to charge not only to, let's say, 60-70% for what you can do in summer. You have to push it maybe to 75-80%, and that would take much longer time. So, and then some cars, they also afterwards they just dump the heat from the battery out, whereas Tesla will use the heat, recircle or capture it, and then scavenge it, and then heat up the cabin, so it will need less energy. And then you need to charge less. Like you saw, we charged only 55 to 60% every time, and we could still travel nice and comfortably without charging too often. And then it will preheat the battery, so we will have charging speed in winter is more or less like summer. Okay, it wasn't that cold today. It was roughly 2 to 6 degrees Celsius, but remember we had quite strong wind, and the crosswind is actually quite negative for many cars, especially cars with poor aerodynamics, which applies to many legacy automakers. Whereas Tesla also took a little penalty on the crosswind, so it wasn't even the best condition. And I believe that if I would try to do this test on another day with, let's say, -5 degrees Celsius but no wind, I will still be able to do it in roughly 10 hours and 5-10 minutes. So what I'm saying is that Tesla is very consistent. Winter and summer, you don't feel that much difference, and that's actually very useful or somewhat important, because for the user experience you want to have it like this, that it's consistent. Whereas just like a fossil car, when you refuel in winter, it doesn't take much longer than summer, does it? Right? So winter driving for fossil is more or less the same as summer, except for you have to drive a little bit slower. That's it. And the same thing goes for Tesla, at least the newer Tesla. The older Tesla, you will actually feel a little bit different before Octovalve. But yeah, at least nowadays, the masses, they get the newer Teslas with Octovalve and all that cool stuff. So I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.